Guys, listen, I had a really good class. Tonight's class is about plant propagation, and I am marked safe with coming home with a bunch of new plants. However, not totally safe, right? I'm on a plant ban. I'm not buying more plants right now, right? But we found a way to get more plants without bringing home a bunch. I have some cool plants that I've never actually experimented with before, like the African violets. I've never grown them before, and I've never tried rooting in soil a bunch. You know, that's one propagation method I could get better at, because it is better to propagate in the soil you plan on growing in because of transplant shock and all of that. So, I mean, sphagnum moss works pretty good, but we see where sphagnum moss can just, it's not the best, okay? But it is really good. So let me show you what I got today. I have this Paulownia. Let's just say Paulownia. Okay, there's an extra I in there somewhere. I'm not exactly sure how to say it. Paulownia. Pellilia, something like that. And I'll show you my other one up here. Here, let me just flip the camera around. This is my current one right here. I think this is the Pultra. One of them is the Pultra, one of them is the other one. But now I have both of the common Paulownia here, which you'll also call it a trailing begonia. But you see where mine grows. Mine's growing underneath that. Well, I guess what I told her was wrong. I don't know. What are these jungle cacti, dang it? This is what I understand to be the queen of the night. That one jungle cacti that's called Dutchman's pipe. It looks more like this. And I was watching a short that somebody was saying how jungle cacti, succulents, and cacti are related. So all cacti are succulents, but not all succulents are cacti. And so you can have cacti by having those little, let's see if we can find, well, this Ripsalis here, it's a jungle cacti too, but little holes in there, they call whatever. You'll see them on aloe and stuff. You know, those little breathe holes. They look like little pinholes. These have them too. They're just really, they're a lot smaller. But I thought that was fascinating information I just learned. But look, it's starting to get a bud on it. Oh no. So that's cool. But anyway, I got both the trailing begonias now. We're still not quite sure about our jungle cacti situation here, but back to the original story. This is what I was told was the Dutchman's pipe. And then here is my orange blooming variegated Christmas cactus. And when I got these free cuttings, I actually just left them out on the porch railing the summer, and they sat there with the natural humidity and heat, and they rooted right there. And then when they had secondary roots on them, I went ahead and potted them up in that much soil. And I'm trying to bloom them now. I'm going to see if they're going to bloom at this size. I don't know what size requirement they take to bloom. But it didn't hurt to try. They need to go through the dormancy cycle anyway. It's probably better for them. But I'm going to repot it back in that pot and fill it up all the way with soil this spring when I do my repotting. What else? Yes, I have trying to propagate mums there. What's I meant? I am so off on a tangent. Anyway, that is my orange blooming variegated Christmas cactus. Oh, so that's what it was. Well, how am I going to propagate this now? So I kind of think I want to leave it on my kitchen windowsill. Actually, I think I want to break some more segments up and try, well, I could put some in the soil here, because I took a couple of them because I really knew I was going to cherish this plant. So I really wanted to make a good go of it. So I guess I can try experimenting leaving some here and then some in that little 6-cell tray there. And we'll just see how they go. And I'm not even for sure where I'm going to put this as of right now, but we will make room for it. It's not that, I mean, I can make room. We'll find a space. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, guys, and do check out my sweater. We're selling it at Rural King, and I thought, you know, if you're in Master Gardeners and you're working at Rural King and all that stuff, it's kind of fitting that you buy the sweater, man. And then on the back, Support Kentucky agriculture. That's right. Anyway, guys, I love you, and so does Jesus. God bless.